Hey everyone, my name is Phil.
I'm Erika.
And today we're watching Better Call Saul, Season 2, Episode 1. Let's dive in.
Oh, this is...
So I
Oh,
was
not the intro.
reading that, like some comments, and people are saying that black and white
Is the future, right?
the present day.
Present, yeah.
The the high contrast and like wild colors, that's kind of flashback.
Like the prequel.
Yeah, and then the normal colors is the timeline of this show.
Oh no.
Oh no. Damn it! Emergency?
I mean, it is an emergency.
But, he's in hiding.
Oh.
Oh, this guy.
Yo, that's like... Oh my gosh, over 2 hours.
Did he carve something in the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, SG. Saul Goodman.
Oh, S. Oh, S. That was so good. When you think about where we just ended,
Yeah, I know.
where we ended in the first season, and then fast forward. Ugh.
Could have went such a different way.
I know,
right?
it's actually so, what's
Yeah,
the
this is the
word?
moment.
Like, not eerie. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, it just makes you feel very uneasy.
Hmm.
He went?
Wait. Was that a misdirect? Was it afterwards?
Wait.
Oh, great. Jimmy.
No, because he was like, that was quick.
Hello, Howard.
Oh, unless it actually was quick.
Hey. Hi.
James Miguel, Clifford, Maine.
Could I borrow Ms. Wexler for a moment, if you will excuse us?
Pardon me.
If I take this job, does that mean the two of us? I mean, does it mean,
What the hell is this?
does that mean that you and me... Is this gonna happen?
One thing has absolutely nothing to do with the other.
Right?
Nothing at all.
No, of course not. Why would it?
Listen, I just want to say thank you sincerely for your interest in me. It's an honor to be considered, but at this time, I'm gonna have to take myself out of the running. But thanks. Thank you, Howard.
So when Kim said it, one has nothing to do with the other, why did that inform his decision to not continue? Because if he did do it, it wouldn't have mattered.
Meaning that, like, if... I think he meant it the other way. It doesn't mean I have to take this in order for us to...
Oh.
Yeah. For us to continue like, courting one another. Ooh.
Spinning
I
right.
haven't seen spinners in so long.
Yeah, they took those card to exhibit. Kim does ride.
It's me!
Oh, wow.
Walking away like that's what you did with your money.
So obvious.
Me, I got a new car.
This business requires restraint. That is the opposite of restraint.
Honestly, you don't really do anything. I've been paying you the salary of 3 people to just stand behind me. You know, and these last few deals, this Nacho fellow, he's been
Guy's
coming
about to
alone.
die.
I
If
know.
he doesn't need backup men, then, I mean, why do I need you?
Okay, go.
I should just go alone. Well, I'm sorry, but this is the gravy train.
Sorry.
And
Is he from
it's
Canada?
leaving the station right now. So, last chance. Seriously, last chance. I'm gonna count to
Leia!
10.
Ah!
And then all right then. Your services are no longer needed.
Yeah, because you're about to die.
Oh my gosh.
Stop it. He got matching shoes. He dies, right? He dies. Or they just steal his money.
Yeah, at least get jacked.
Oh, player. Nah, player, nah. What are you doing?
What, did he break your hip or something?
I know, right? Yeah, no, we parted ways.
Impressive.
Thank you. Get in, feel the leather. Yeah, it's H2.
Oh no. Identity? Oh, jeez.
Okie dokie.
Done.
We are good.
Wait, what could he do with that? Didn't he just like
He has his
use
name,
it?
He has his address.
Oh, you think he was like memorize it from that one glance?
Maybe.
Crazy.
At the very least, his name. You can do what?
You can like threaten him. Like, yeah, I guess research his whole life, his family.
Nice. Oh wow. Why doesn't he use the other?
Yeah.
Hello? Clearly explain to me why you walked out on the best job opportunity of your life.
Get in the pool and I'll tell you.
If you really want to talk, I'll be in the bar. Not for long.
Real quick, if you're enjoying watching this video, do us a favor and consider hitting that subscribe button.
We've got so much more on the way, and subscribing really helps the channel.
Yep, and don't forget to hit that bell for all the notifications so you never miss a video that we drop. All right, back to the reaction.
What do you mean quit the law? I quit it. Simple as that.
Oh, well. Thanks for explaining, Jimmy. It's super clear.
Hey, buddy. Is that a misprint right there? It's gotta be, right?
The Safira Añejo?
Yeah.
That's correct, actually, believe it or not.
Holy shit, a $50 shot of tequila? Is it worth it?
Apparently.
Did something happen in Cicero?
Why did something have to happen in Cicero?
Because when I talked to you about Davis and Maine, you were ready to take the job. Now you're back and you're suddenly quitting the law? Cheating hotels out of expensive liquor? Wearing a weird pinky ring? What are you, in the mafia now?
Ever since I got here, all I've done is try to make Chuck happy. Bend over backwards to please Chuck. Chuck, Chuck, Chuck.
Jimmy, you're a great lawyer. Why give that up?
I'm not saying it didn't have its moments, but the stuff I liked about it, selling people, convincing people, I don't have to be a lawyer to do that.
Wow.
Besides, people tell me how they see me, and it's not as a lawyer.
All right.
Shouldn't you at least try the job before you say no?
And waste everyone's time, including my own. Kim, I appreciate your concern,
Especially
but
his own.
it's not for me. I don't want it. I've been doing the right thing for all these years now, and where has it gotten me? Nowhere.
I don't get it.
It's what's right for me.
Donkey balls. Pure donkey balls.
Wait, but isn't her point that like
Just for suckers. Who needs that aggravation?
it almost got you
Or
somewhere?
wouldn't have to live there, then I sure as hell
Her
don't.
point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could make a
Like,
$1 million stock
Sure, up to that point, but like you were
Yeah.
about to be partner or like on
Yeah.
track for partner.
Yeah, would have gotten him something.
That's why Spiegelman and D told me.
You want to understand what I'm talking about? Follow my lead.
Oh my gosh. Imagine she becomes a sidekick for this whole thing.
When it comes to the stock market, is there like a financial limit to how much a person's allowed to invest?
A limit? No. Invest all your money. Just make sure you diversify.
Yeah, diversify. We gotta.
Now, if I had an idea of the money we're talking about, ballpark, I could give you examples of smart diversification.
Somewhere in the neighborhood of 1.4 million. And I don't mean to be greedy, but I think if we invest it smart now, we could double it, triple it. We could quadruple the whole inheritance, right?
In my opinion, fortune favors the bold, man. I take calculated but aggressive risks because I want to catch lightning, and I do. Practically a money printing machine.
What do you say, sis? Can we just talk?
He's like, what are you
Electric slide on
doing?
in
How
there.
far do you need to
We'll just
take
wrap
this
a
to
little
prove
bit.
your
No,
point?
My name's Ken, by the way.
I don't know. I'm
Victor with a
wondering how
K.
he's gonna get any money
Victor
from
with
this.
a K.
Or maybe that's not the point.
This lovely
Yeah.
lady is.
It's Giselle.
And she's in.
Giselle St. Clair.
Ah, lovely.
Hey, are you a tequila fan?
Yes. You down for
Just
that?
get him
wants
to
to
buy
try
him
it.
drinks.
You ever try Zafiro Añejo?
No, I have not, but I'm down for whatever. Through whatever she just said. You got it. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Compliments of the bartender. She thought you might want a souvenir.
Oh my God, did we drink the entire bottle?
No, yeah, we didn't. hey, cheers.
I think we're ready for the check.
Oh, jeez.
Let's do this.
Great.
So you can sign on as a client,
Victor with
but
a
then
K.
like if there's
Giselle,
nothing
you were
there.
next.
This is so exciting.
There's no risk for them.
Folks, it's been a pleasure.
Oops, I got that. Can't let you do it, son.
Wait, what? Ken, you are the greatest.
No risk for who?
No
For
problem.
them.
Hey, this will be the best decision you'll ever make.
There's
Oh,
no
because
real
there's
bank
no-
account. That,
We
like,
should get out of
this
your
is just
hair.
like a business meeting.
This
Oh, so like once
is
you actually
free.
like
Now, that's
open.
got all my contact info. Call me anytime with questions or anything at all.
It's like fake identities anyway.
Ken,
Bye. What is this right?
Yes, sir. It is.
It's gonna be like a trophy for him.
Souvenir.
It's a keeper.
thank you. Victor with a K.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we could do that every night?
Yes, it would,
I'm surprised she's into this.
but we can't.
Is the money even clean? Like,
Daniel Warmalt. I'm Officer Baker. This is Officer Saxton.
Whoa,
Yeah,
his
please,
place.
come on in.
What? Oh,
Is it
Come
someone.
in. It's over here.
How'd they get in?
The back door over here. It was open when I came home for lunch. I mean, it was locked, but they must have jimmied it open or something.
Uh-huh.
Is anything else taken?
Cash, a fair bit.
How much cash?
I don't know. You know, let's focus on what's important here. You know, all I really care about are my baseball cards. I understand the first 48 hours are the most important in investigations like this, so the more time passes, I mean, the less likely we are of a recovery.
They really tossed this place? I mean, are you sure they weren't looking for anything else?
Like what?
I don't know. Just wondering your thoughts.
I assume more baseball cards.
why are they so suspicious of him?
Cards, the ones you keep
Uh-oh.
locked in the case?
You mentioned the
Yes,
cash
in
and then didn't
back,
want to talk about it.
thousands, but these were the crown jewels over here.
Thousands, the cash?
The all-star lineup.
Pretty sweet Hummer parked in the driveway. That yours?
Yeah, that's mine. It's a lease. Got a great deal on it.
What kind of work do you do, Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Wormel?
I work IT for a pharmaceutical company.
Wow. Left the TV, left the computer.
Right.
I see.
There's something wrong with this picture.
But it's perfectly.
If they pulled it open. Right?
Oh, that's bare. That part's bare.
Yeah. There. Can they do this?
I mean, I guess they're officially investigating. They have a right to look through.
So wait, are they suspecting that he's doing this himself? That
No, but just that he's involved in
In something?
something shady.
Hey, it's me. Another perfect day in paradise out here. I'm in the pool. Okay, call me. It's like I'm at the watering hole and I'm watching the fattest, slowest water buffalo expose his neck to me, and I'm the lioness ready to strike. Bye. Santa Fe, New Mexico. I need the number of a law firm, Davis and Maine. Yeah,
the
you
offer's
can
still on the
connect me.
table. Is there a red line on it?
Yeah, I guess it was there. I did notice something red, but it was tighter. I didn't realize it was like a
Hmm.
string or ribbon. Okay.
What do you think happened? What epiphany did he have? Or
Just
submission?
loneliness. I wonder if it's like a trigger of just like remembering what his life used to be like doing that. It's like there's a high, but then you're doing it. Like, at the end of the day, you're alone. Like his friend,
Yeah.
alone.
That was his life, right?
Yeah, just living on like high after high. Except when you're not.
There are a few options on the company cars.
is on the
We
corner?
can arrange a test drive whenever you'd
Few
like.
options on company cars.
Wow. And there's a service that will deliver it right to you wherever you want.
Is this real life? Is he imagining
I think
this?
so.
Hey, do you think I'm just looking at this.
Is that a
Do
fireplace?
we get a
think
choice
so.
of desks?
What were you thinking?
Is it possible?
He mentioned one that he wanted before.
Can we do a Coco Bolo?
Yeah.
Coca Cola desk? Absolutely. I'll get right on that.
What is that again?
I don't know. He described it before, but like when he was potentially leasing out that other space. I mean, this is pretty good.
Pretty good.
Like, as a place to just figure it out.
Always leave on, do not turn on.
You know, like, maybe you end up going back, but like, do this for a bit.
Is he gonna turn it off right now?
I think so.
But what if I don't? Oh gosh.
Just curious. Wonder when we find out what that is.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
All right. I really didn't think he was ever gonna go back, and I'm surprised. I guess maybe not that surprised that
Well, I
they
mean,
still took him.
yeah,
but
they
still valuable to them.
yeah. And when he turned them down, he did say it's like just at this present time. It's not like he was
Right.
super rude about it or kind of was like I don't want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
He just kind of left the door open. So
Right. That's true.
there was that. But I figured that it was a possibility after he had drinks with what's her name again? Kim. And she was just like, yeah, so you have absolutely no plan. Like if there, I was figuring that there was going to be some sort of like direction that he was going, but he literally had nothing. He was just
No.
kind of, like you said, doing what he was doing with his friend and kind of living in that for a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
So when there was no plan, of course he had to figure out something.
Yeah.
So like it's a good place, like even if your heart's not in it right now, or might not ever be, like this is a good place to at least figure it out, right? Like a bridge.
For sure. Some stability while you figure it out.
As opposed to doing what you were doing.
Yeah.
Which is,
Yeah. Well.
pretty sweet situation.
Yeah.
Has
And it's
all the
almost
resource he
like
needs.
all the hard work that he had done, even though it wasn't for himself. Like it got him here. Like it wasn't for nothing.
Is that why he was saying it was nothing? It was because it wasn't for him?
Yeah, I think so.
Because
he wasn't really doing it for himself. He was
so
doing
like it doesn't matter even if he had success in that life, it would be all for naught because it wasn't for him.
I think partially, but also what he had done up until that point was always for Chuck. Like, but maybe Kim helped him realize, like, okay, I am actually good at this, though. And then I think it was just like the combination of how everything happened, the events, like Chuck exposing what he really thought, going to Cicero and experiencing what he did, just like a reminder of like what he was good at.
Right.
And then, I don't know, just like all those things combined, coming back and being like, oh, like, I don't know, it was obviously a very emotional decision, I feel. Like it wasn't calculated well done. I don't know. As I'm talking about it out loud, I'm like, I don't know if I believe what I'm saying.
No, but I feel like, especially right now, most of his decisions have been emotional. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like,
beyond, like, okay, let me just do this right now.
Like, what's the right move?
Yeah.
Right now, like, but it seemed like his epiphany at the pool was like, this ain't it. Right now, this ain't it.
Yeah.
So let's just see what this partnership has to offer.
Yeah. Because, like, on top of the resource, on top of, like, having that corner office, the Coco Bello desk, everything that he wanted as, you know, as part of that other life, he also gets to work on his case.
Yeah.
Like, and that's something that, whatever, maybe you like this life, maybe you didn't, maybe you did it all for Chuck, but that you were actually kind of passionate about.
Yeah.
Like, you wanted to, you know, you wanted to do something there. So I think the connection to the case that he built and he was so passionate about might help. But like the tough part about this is that like we know where he ends up, right? So it's so interesting to try and like understand his moves now, because like we know eventually he gets to where he gets. But yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like my heart's kind of like, oh yeah, he went back. Like he's doing the right thing. I'm like, okay, where is this gonna turn? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
And
interesting.
there's like an interesting discourse within the comments on the YouTube side, where it's like, oh, like people want to empathize or sympathize with him, but they forget that he's who he is. He's a sleazy kind of guy. We know how he ends up. I think that's a bit unfair though. Like people are still people. Like they're complex, right? They have different feelings and different sides. And sure, he ends up being that, but like that doesn't mean that this journey that he's taking here deserves less kind of consideration about his character.
Yeah.
Because it all leads up and ladders up to whoever he becomes in the end.
Yeah, I feel like what we've seen so far, it seems very genuine. Like him actually trying and whatever. And yes, obviously we know where he ends up, but at the end of the day, it's like what we're seeing in this journey are his choices, not so much like who he was in the past.
Right.
Like he made this choice to go back. And maybe there's like, you know, we learn later on in the other episodes that he had other intentions about it. But even before that, I feel like we saw that there were good intentions. And it's just about, yeah, like I said, just the choices that, the series of choices he's making. And we're obviously going to see that he's going to be making some choices. Yeah, some interesting choices.
I just hope that he can find a little bit of happiness in this chapter. Because like,
okay, that's a good way to put it. In this chapter, I was like, we see where he ends up.
Yeah, because like, I don't know. I don't think there is joy in either side. Like, he went the other way because he's like, okay, I'm going to live for myself. And like you said, it was empty. There wasn't really much joy there. Now he's forcing himself into this other life, and you can tell that he's putting on that smile. So it's like, I can also understand the helplessness that he feels for it too. Because like now he's like, before he was doing it for Chuck. Now maybe he's doing this for Kim, right? Because like Kim sees so much in him and wants to push him, and again, it's not for him again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It's really tough for him. But again,
yeah,
if he works this job and then spends the rest of the time figuring out another path, cool. Like that works too. But just the two paths that he chose or that he was presented with, those were the ones that were kind of hard for him. Yeah.
Interesting.
Cool. Anything else for this one?
No, I mean the ring is interesting. Like it has like a lot of frames in it. Like, you know, like really focusing on the ring. And actually I noticed maybe that's what it was. Like, I'm totally just speculating about the symbolism there. But before, like that red thing on the ring,
It's more and more frayed.
Yeah, it's getting more frayed. I wonder if that means like, I don't know, if that life is purely that life, like doing it the way that he was doing it with his friend is becoming a bit undone, and maybe there's like a new way to.
I wouldn't put it past like Vince
scam
Gilligan.
people as a lawyer, which, yeah, we know where he ends up. But
It's coming undone.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
I love that stuff. All right.
Okay, cool. Well, hopefully you're enjoying watching with us. If you do want to watch ahead, we're at least 4 weeks ahead, probably even more on our Patreon, so you could always check it out there. And that also includes full uncut reactions to the entire episode and every episode in this series so far, so you can always check that out on our Patreon. If not, we will see you here for the next one. Peace.